This is the free motion quilting tutorial for a world of 3. This is stitched very similarly to texture of 2 in that you start with the number, in this case the number 3, and then you're going to echo it back to the beginning point and then simply pivot off that beginning point and echo it as many times as you want. And yes, before you comment on the fact that I transposed my 3, I do know that I accidentally turned this number 3 around, and so actually it ended up looking more like a cursive E, capitalized letter E. But that's just something that I kind of struggle with. I'm ever so slightly dyslexic, and if I don't actually write down the number or letter in my head, I will transpose it, which is kind of a funny thing. But regardless of whichever way you stitch it, whether it's the right way or it's backwards, this is a design that will work just about anywhere on your quilt and looks really interesting and provides a very interesting texture. I've been playing around with several different numbers and seeing what numbers work the best when stitched in thread, and it's actually really surprising that some work better than others. But the number 3 seems to work very, very nicely. And in fact, actually, the other name that I was thinking of after I stitched this and looked at it was bats. It kind of looks like kind of a Halloween bat shape. And so that might be another place that you want to place it for a Halloween quilt. You might want to use it in that situation. And this will work just fine in both complicated areas and tight areas. You could also expand it and stitch it very large, so you cover a large distance on your quilt with every motif. It's entirely up to you. And here's what it looks like when you finish World of 3. For over 150 videos on free motion quilting, check out daystyledesigns.com.